Wanna move my wanna move my feet. Wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet. Wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet. Wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, 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 wanna drink my wine.
Hey, gentlemen, gentlemen, this is the Hero's Journey with Dr. D here to encourage, to motivate, and to inspire, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. All right, all right, all right. Now tell me if you hear me, if I'm clear or if I'm choppy. I am trying to be better every day. Let me get to my chat section. Uh, journeyman. Okay, give me something, people. All right, trying to see if my stuff is clear. Was it Memorex? All right. Okay, gentlemen, this is the Hero Journey with Dr. D. They're trying to give up. The topic of our subject matter tonight is what happened? Okay. What happened? Really? What happened? What happened? Yeah, I said it. What happened? So, what happened? So, it's currently been a video out amongst the airways and on social media and in the midst of the news. Now, if you did not know, uh, for what we'll do, we're starting off right now. Let's take care of this business first. First of all, I'm going to put a link into the comment section as I start off. All right, copy link. Our, the link is in the comment section. I'm a link in the comment section, so when I start my discussions, don't hesitate to come on. Give 2 cents, and you actually may get a nickel back. Metaphorical nickel, but nickel all the same. And so I put my comment section. I I put a chat link into the comment section. And so therefore, this is discussion Q&A. This is a hero's update. Uh, the topic is what happened. And when I talk about what happened, that's generally talk about something that happened in current events, happening right now. So, what happened? Okay, you tell me, but I'm about to tell you. Right now, we have the chats in the link. You have the link into the chat section. So when discussion Q&A come on, or you can come on right now and get in the back room. So when times come up to speak, then we have concord. We'll connect and talk. What happened? Okay, for you all do not know, I'm currently from Chicago, and it saddens me to say that we have something else in the news. But this news is not just segmented to the Chicago local area. This news is actually about pertaining to let's say child rearing. What I'm gonna start off with. I'm gonna start off with. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video. I'll play a video pertaining to the situation that happened, and then we're gonna talk about it. And so for my regulars to come on, you come on for and good, and for new people to come on, please come on. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play it, and then we're gonna talk about it. All right. All right. Share. Okay. All right. Oh, so we got how many people got that came on? Let me see. My records. Let me get your own though. Let me get your own. All right. I thought I had it. I thought Renee joined, but there's just two people. This is me. All right. Let's play it. I'm gonna play it. All right. Share. All right. Screen. Understand. All right. Let's back up. We're gonna back this up. Okay. Let's go. Let's go from the beginning. Okay. All right.
3:45 ready at the main.
Murder charges have been dropped against a Chicago mom and her son. She had been accused of ordering her son to kill a man after a dispute at a fast food place. But after more details of the incident came out, including video, prosecutors said they wouldn't be able to meet the burden of proof to get a conviction.
This mom is at the center of an uproar after cops say she ordered her own son to shoot this man who was beating her up.
Never in a million years would I have imagined being brutally attacked, beaten, and then arrested.
Carlisha Hood is speaking out about her and her 14-year-old son's arrests on first-degree murder charges. It started at this fast food stand in Chicago. Surveillance tape shows her arriving with her son. After ordering a cheeseburger, an argument ensued inside between Hood and another customer identified as 32-year-old Jeremy Brown.
If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
Out of nowhere, Brown viciously punches Hood at least 3 times. The full video is too violent to show. Her son walked into the restaurant, pulled out a gun, and opened fire, reportedly at his mother's behest. Brown was shot dead in the back. They turned themselves into police and both were charged with first-degree murder. In a stunning turn of events, prosecutors dropped all charges after obtaining the videotape of the beating. Based upon the facts, evidence, and the law, we are unable to meet our burden of proof in the prosecution of these cases.
My life changed. My son's life changed. I've experienced pain.
Social media is lighting up over the case, with many people expressing concern that the 14-year-old was dragged into the drama. I hate that her son had to witness that. I hate he had to make that decision, went one comment. Hood's lawyer is threatening to sue the city for false arrest.
If your mother or sister or daughter were attacked in a restaurant when she's trying to order a cheeseburger, would you expect that she would be arrested?
I just need a little time to heal and to just get my life back with my baby.
Woo way. All right. You seen it. You seen it. Did you see it? I saw it. Let's get you back on live. So, with that being said, what do you think? I think he has a couple of altercations as far as I am really curious what you all have to think about the situation. Now, I've been in situations before, but never like that. I can't say what I would say. Let me see, I got 2 chats, private. All right. Let me get it. Okay. Oh, did you wake you up?
No.
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's right. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, I switched hats on you, didn't I? You was expecting the the gun shooting, was you?
The gun shooter?
Did you see the video?
Yeah, about the shooting in Chicago.
Chicago, right? Chicago. I just played. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So yeah, you did switch it. Yeah.
yeah. I just switched. I talked to the associate producer, and we talked about it. And that, I think that's a good topic. I, wa- so what's your thoughts on? I think that. What's your thoughts on? What do you think about the shooting? Do you think the mother was justified? I know she got vindicated, but do you think the vindicated was because she didn't order a person to, she didn't order her son to assassinate the guy, or because this is she was she was totally innocent? I would say the boy just following orders. What do you think?
I watched the video and there's a part in it like the person's phone video where she says, "Get back in the car." It sounds to me like she was talking to her son
Right.
because you heard the guy go. He said, "Get back in the car." What you said? And that's before he like said, so if you say another word, I'm a. So it sounds to me like she was actually telling her son, "No, get back in the car." Um, this guy, I don't know. He was obviously. It's really sad that he had to lose his life. He was unbelievably enraged. You know, maybe he had mental illness. I'm not sure. Or maybe he was just having a really bad day. But yeah, he was really welling on her.
Oh no,
Um,
no, no. Oh, he gave it to her.
yeah, yeah, and it would be hard for anybody not to defend their mother under circumstances like that. Um, Now, why you would have to shoot him more than once, I do kind of wonder about that. Um, but maybe that's just, I mean, no offense, we are talking about Chicago here, so
Hey,
I
hey,
know
hey,
things,
hey, 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 watch it.
I know
Hey,
things
watch
are done a little differently. Um,
it. No, no, watch it, watch it, watch it. However, uh, but you if you was a policeman outside of the street would say that if you shoot, you don't shoot to maim, you shoot to kill. Because if a bear is injured, he's worse than if he was dead, or he's worse if he wasn't touched at all. It's like if an angry bear, a wounded bear, is more vicious than a bear by themselves. So, with that being said, do you think the laws of the street apply to the order, or do you think the guy was charging back at them and then he shot to defend himself?
no, I think in situations like that, the law of the land, the state or federal, they have a particular perspective. Um, it's not self-defense at a certain point. It's no longer self-defense. But I mean, honestly, she's been she's been released. It's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I think when the guy was like really yelling at her, um, and he told her, "If you say another word, I'm gonna knock you out."
Right.
I think she should have just been quiet.
Yeah, but
Not to say I'm not justifying his behavior, but I think in situations like that, you need to just like if I was there, I'd have been like, ma'am, just don't say anything else. Just let him get his food and let him leave. Because the dude, I mean, you saw it. He was really like and you're a woman, he's a man. When somebody's like that, just I'd say just let it go.
Do you think that the state of the culture, the cultural climate of today, has something to do with uh, the mindset of the woman, thinking that she can keep on talking and she won't face any consequences?
Yeah, yeah. It used to be you didn't hit a woman,
Right.
but nowadays, that's there's a lot of men, a lot of people didn't get that memo. You know,
Yeah, I would think the hitting woman would actually it would be preceded with the woman getting in your face,
Mhm.
not just her saying words.
Yeah,
That
you would
if
think.
yeah, if you get in my face, you step into the man's world. See, it's one thing you get in my face and you talk like you talking like a dude. Now you can talk like you can be across the way and talk all you want to talk. But am I gonna be the aggressor and you not in my space? That's the part that was unsettling to see. If you say another one, it, the truth of the matter, it sound like two women. Not to be not to be sexist.
Yeah, he was really emotional. I mean, he was enraged. It was he was enraged.
I think he probably just had some bad weed that day. What you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it had more. I'm sure it had more to do with it, just what was happening there. I mean, she couldn't have said it. I mean, I don't know. I don't see what she could have said or done that would get you that upset and angry.
Yeah, I
It's
think
probably
she.
a buildup. Probably a
I
buildup.
I agree. I think it's she just became an object of became a projection of his internal emotion.
Right.
Like if you don't deal with it, it's gonna deal with you. Meaning
Yeah.
that if you don't control your emotions, then your emotions gonna control you. And that in that setting, the emotion not only controlled him,
Mhm.
the consequence of him allowing his emotions to control him was the death of him, literally.
Yeah.
And that was no pun.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, and that's what he could control his emotions for whatever the reason. You know, he's going off. Um, yeah, so it's yeah, he will. Okay, one time, but he bam, bam, bam.
I
He
mean,
said,
yeah, he was
Pookie,
well. Yeah.
yeah, Pookie, get the gun. Pookie, get the gun. And he was fumbling. He ain't know what. He yeah, yeah. So he was like, he didn't know what to do. I mean, he was like, really? I mean, just think about I know her, but just think about the emotional scars it's gonna put on that boy.
I mean, yeah, he killed somebody. Man, he got to live with that for the rest of his life. He killed someone. He took a man's life.
Yeah, it would. I think in the video when it talks about unreasonable, what was it said that the reason why he got dismissed, uh, probably because nobody testify. Just like we see in the movies, I ain't seen nothing.
And I heard there was an outcry too. The people, there was like a big outcry there saying that it was, you know, I'm sure that probably influenced it a little bit. Um,
What do you mean by outcry?
like the community, that's what I heard. The community there in Chicago, there was a lot of people complaining, saying that no, she shouldn't be arrested. That's what I
Huh?
heard.
But
That's
she
what I
was
heard.
arrested. It's just, but
I mean, like they
not
should
being.
let her. That she shouldn't. Because originally her bail was like $3 million, I think. um,
Good, Man,
I think it's unfortunate that the guy died. It's really unfortunate. But I mean, in a situation like that, if somebody's willing on your mother like that, it would be really hard not to react.
no, I get the part of shooting him. I get that part. But what I don't get is go get him before he get away.
Yeah, right. Yeah, not maybe not in the moment because he had been wailing on her. She might have been in a state of certain mental state of rage, um, because in that moment, she might have been like in a particular place in her mind, um, and then maybe she might have calmed down later. But you know what I mean? Like when you're in a situation, an intense situation like that, your mind, you're probably thinking a certain way. Um,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She said get him, and when he shot him, the first upsetting what I heard is that what happened is that he ran. No, he shot him in the back, and the guy ran. Did you hear any other take of it? He ran, and then she said go. She shoot him again and again.
yeah, I think I'd heard that he like pursued the guy outside of the store, didn't he?
Right,
That's
pursue the
what I
guy
had
outside.
heard. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you pursue the guy outside of the store and shot him just two other times. And I guess that was the end of his life. It's like a game of Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. Yeah. It's something, boy. Wow, man.
Yeah, and I didn't. When I first saw it, I didn't assume that was Chicago. I just assumed that was a bad day for somebody, for all parties involved. Nobody in that situation is not scarred. However, question is posed: was the person who was the mother scarred getting what? And I'm pretty sure more things will come out later. What initiated? What initiated the occurrence? What initiated the occurrence of you know him being that mad? It had not. It couldn't have been just that.
Yeah, it seems unlikely. Seems very unlikely.
That wouldn't be something if that was her boyfriend or his dad.
I heard that his girlfriend was there with him. That's what I heard. She was there. The the attackers, the his. That's what I heard. I'm not sure that she was there in the restaurant with him.
Man, if
Um,
the girlfriend was dead and she saw that, wow.
yeah, I don't know if that's accurate. That's what I heard. Uh, you know,
Uh,
yeah, it's crazy, man. What?
it's crazy. Uh, uh, hey, journeymen, journeywomen, this here is Journey Dr. D. And if you have, you want to give you 2 cents, go ahead. I'll put another link into the comment section. The comment section, you come on and add your 2 cents, and maybe you may actually get a nickel back. All right, let me put in and be back for day back on. I don't know what I did. Paste. All right, it's all right. So I put the link in the chat section. So you want to come on, come on. We're talking about the occurrence that happened in Chicago, I believe today. Well, this exoneration of a young lady who ordered her son. Man, it's like a episode of Sopranos. She ordered her son to, or no, Queen of the South, or should we say Queen of the Midwest? Midwest. But whatever it is, it's not a happy situation, and for more cases than not, it's not happy, it's not pleasant, because you talk about uh, you're talking about the tutelage of a child. Are you back on?
Can you hear me?
I hear you, but I don't see you. Oh,
I see you.
oh, you got.
I see a little picture of me down there.
That's funny. Yeah, yeah. Let me see if I can spread you out. I like that one. I like that one better. What you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, little tiny dot. Yeah, so I mean, just to think about the mental anguish that the individual, that the son may be going through. Not to say that the mother's not going through the same thing. She said, "Listen, I've been accosted in midday. I get that part. I mean, but she was getting wailed on. He dropped that back leg and he was going to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going to it. It's like, man, I just saw people in the background saying,
Yeah, and he looked real strong too.
"Oh
He
yeah,
looked
yeah,
real.
yeah," like yeah, like so. There's certain female swimmer that's stronger than all the other women. Oh, that's that man that turned woman. That's right. Leah White. What's her name?
I don't remember.
Yeah, he tied that woman, the girl that tied second. She tied with him, and they wanted her to give the championship to him. Oh,
Wow.
wait! I think we got somebody. Oh, it's a superstar. Let me see.
It's Tito.
Oh, this Tito.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tito. Is Tito? No.
Tito.
Oh, the return of the bobbleheads.
It's Thanos.
It's Thanos. The return of the bobbleheads. Oh, we gotta cut that sound off. We had back sound.
That's Thanos.
That's Phil. Did you get your sound straight, Phil? Thanos, you lost. Did it work? Did it work? Oh, that's Tito. That's Tito's in
Is that Cheeto or is that?
No, Tito's in the comment section, but actually Phil is online. But he's right. Okay, he feels online. He put Thanos up, but he had to adjust his sound. And so Phil, so what's your what did it say? Your sound or my sound? Sound. Oh Lord. He said, "Sound not working."
It was working a minute ago. We can hear him in the background.
Yeah. Hey, put the sound on when you're making your comments, and then cut off with backdrops. So, Phil, what's your take on the shooting? Let's ask Tito. Hey, Tito, what's your take? Tito's in the comment section. What's your take on the shooting? So, what type of why they getting this stuff together? So, Renee, what type of scars you think that boy gonna have growing up?
I mean, man, to take a human life. Wow. I mean, I can just see that being traumatizing. He might even. I mean, I don't know how these things work. He might get What's that? PTSD.
Yeah, post traumatic. Yeah, he may get PTSD. I'm pretty sure that's a traumatic event.
Yeah, that's a very. I mean, man, I can't imagine taking a life like that. Wow. Yeah, he's probably. I don't know. He's probably gonna need therapy. I'm sure. He
You
probably
hear
needs
me?
Oh, perfect. Yeah, perfect.
You hear me?
We perfect.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I'm screaming. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, because I was going to start singing in a minute.
No need to sing. We can hear you.
It's kind of hard to say. I say it's kind of hard to say exactly what I feel, because I kind of feel like if somebody was doing something like that to my mother or sister or something like that, I don't know that I could have just been there like totally defenseless or not did or didn't do anything if I could. But on the other side of that, you know, nothing justifies a parent or somebody, an adult, telling a child to do something bad or illegal.
Okay.
But you know, it could kind of go both ways. I mean, if I'm somewhere and my mom, somebody jumping on my mom or a sister or somebody, you know, and I'm just standing there now, you know.
Yeah, it'll be hard to not do.
So it's a mix. So I'm saying it's hard not to do something.
Right. So now
I
get
keep
the,
saying I'm
good.
not just to kill somebody. That's, you know, that's not a good thing either.
All right. Hold on.
I don't know if you know, like, help me fight or something like that. Take a brick, knock him upside the head. But I don't know about the part of take his life. But she definitely would have said hurt him.
Hold on.
Uh-oh, we got the All Stars in here tonight.
That's it. Hoo-ah! Well, so Tina, you ever heard about the situation about it's a shooting? What happened that this guy? I put the clip on earlier. This guy was actually wailing. He was wailing on the mother. She said, "If you say one more mother after word, say one more word," and he went in like he's fighting a dude. And then she told Pookie, "Go get the gun." I don't know the boy's name. And the boy, and she said, and he shot the guy in the back. Now the guy ran. She said, "Go shoot him again." After he ran out the store, said, "Put that joker down like a dead dog." And she didn't say that, but I don't know what she said. But the point is, she told him to shoot again, and he shot him dead.
Okay, I really don't know about this incident, but from your description, first, let me ask one question: who was the original aggressor?
I can. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe I can show you better. I can. Hold on.
You said who was the aggressor?
Yes,
Yeah.
originally.
They
the
were
other guy.
arguing in the restaurant.
Okay.
So when the first filming began, they were already arguing. So it doesn't exactly show how it started, but he was definitely enraged. He was in a state of great anger. He's yelling at the top of his voice. I mean, you could tell he was like, and he told her, you know, if you say another word, I'm gonna knock you out.
Did he run up on her to knock her out? Did he hit her?
Well, they were standing in close proximity. They were in one of those places where you pick up food by the window there. She was standing on one side of the food window. He was on the other. He told her.
Yeah.
And she said something. It looked like she was talking to her son. She said, "Go back in the car." And the guy was like, What you said? Go back in the car. But I don't think she was actually talking to him. It sounded like she was talking to his son. Because why would she tell him to go back to the car? And then she said something else, and then he just started wailing on her like full strength, full power. And then that's when her son shot him in the back.
Okay. The only, like I said, I really don't know about it. But it sounds kind of jacked up. First, he got shot in the back, and then if he went back after him, you know, being a concealed carrier, you know, you have to be the way it's taught in concealed carry class is you have to be in fear for your life, and to be considered a justified, killing. And one thing I was always taught, you can't shoot anybody in the back. Now, would it been a young man, y'all describing a young man, he could have just been a young man scared for his mom, and I can see that happening. I can see, because if anybody going to be protected of that of their mom, it's going to be a young man.
Right.
So I can kind of see where it might have been emotional for him. He thinking this man gonna hurt his mom, and he go about and he shoot the guy because he's not thinking about what the law is and all of that. He's thinking about this man may hurt his mother. The only thing I have an issue with is the description of the part of when you say his mother told him to go shoot him again. It should have been done once that one shot was fired. It should have been, I feel like it should have been done then, because if the guy took off running, he was no longer being aggressive or a threat.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I kind of feel like in the moment, I don't know. Maybe that's just how they are, but in the moment, she was probably, because she just finished getting beat on. She's probably emotional. She's angry. You know what I mean? Maybe she just but I agree. I think at that moment, the one shot should have been enough. Is to get him off of her. But,
Wait,
I think
okay.
he shot him a total of 3 times.
Wait, Tito. Wait. Watch this.
Been dropped against a Chicago mom and her son. She had been accused of ordering her son to kill a man after a dispute at a fast food place. But after more details of the incident came out, including video, prosecutors said they wouldn't be able to meet the burden of proof to get a conviction.
This mom is at the center of an uproar after cops say she ordered her own son to shoot this man who was beating her up.
Never in a million years would I have imagined being brutally attacked, beaten, and then arrested.
Carlisha Hood is speaking out about her and her 14-year-old son's arrests on first-degree murder charges. It started at this fast food stand in Chicago. Surveillance tape shows her arriving with her son. After ordering a cheeseburger, an argument ensued inside between Hood and another customer identified as 32-year-old Jeremy Brown.
If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
Out of nowhere, Brown viciously punches Hood at least 3 times. The full video is too violent to show. Her son walked into the restaurant, pulled out a gun, and opened fire, reportedly at his mother's behest. Brown was shot dead in the back. They turned themselves into police and both were charged with first-degree murder. In a stunning turn of events, prosecutors dropped all charges after obtaining the videotape of the beating. Based upon the facts, evidence, and the law, we are unable to meet our burden of proof in the prosecution of these cases.
My life changed. My son's life changed.
Wow.
You got better clarity on what happened?
Oh yeah, with that, it's kind of like I think what I believe, like I said before, I think it was a young man that kind of feared for his mother, scared for his mother, from that clip that I just seen of somebody. He's seeing a grown man attacking his mother, and he was trying to defend his mother at that point.
But the reason she got, I think Renee, you said she had like a $5 million bail on her before she got exonerated.
I think originally it was $3 million.
Okay, yeah, $3 million because I get he shot her one time, but the issue is that he said go get her. What it has come across is that she ordered him to keep on shooting him, like you said earlier. After the threat is gone. And I explained, I talked about this with Renee earlier. I said, after the threat is gone, then do you just leave it be? But the law of the street say, if you shoot him, and just even if you're a police officer, they're not trained to shoot to maim. That's
Yeah.
probably why a lot of incidents are happening, because they're trained to shoot to kill. And also, I posed an example to Renee. I said, listen, I said, which is worse, if you shoot a grizzly, a wounded grizzly, or a grizzly's not wounded? So
That wounded grizzly gonna be pissed.
right, he gonna come get you, rip your head off. So
And,
so the law of the streets that you shoot him, make sure he's down.
well,
And then what? So Johnny Troop, yeah.
even in my concealed carry class, I don't know if it's like that for every state that you do concealed carry class. It is always taught shoot to kill, because the purpose of you pulling your weapon and drawing is that you fear for your life. If you're not shooting to kill, you did not fear for your life.
Right.
Well,
But-
and I took the concealed carry class in North Carolina years ago,
Mhm.
and what he taught us was that you shoot to stop, because you can't actually determine what a bullet can do to a person. Some people could take a 40 and keep running at you, and then there's some people a 22 will stop them. But he said how the ultimate idea is whatever's happening, you're trying to stop it.
Yeah.
So you're shooting
Yeah.
center mass.
Right.
I personally just think it's really sad this guy died. But in all honesty, I feel like the outcome was fair. I mean, dude, he was hitting her like hitting her like
You know,
a bare knuckle fight.
The question, it comes back down to, I really think it came back down to a young man seeing his mother being savagely getting
Yeah.
beat by a man, and he wanted to protect his mom. And I think he was justified in trying to protect his mom, because at the end of the day, you have to put yourself in his shoes, and and partially in hers to kind of know if because I know if somebody was attacking my mom, I'm gonna stop them by any means necessary. That's how I feel about it. Okay,
Yeah.
for her emotional
And
state, if she said
I said it
shoot him
earlier.
again, if
And
if
that's
she
earlier.
and if she said shoot again, her emotional state of just getting beat is and that's my altering for her at that time.
Yeah.
Even though it's by law, once you stop that threat, and that threat was no longer it was, that threat was neutralized, you shouldn't keep shooting, whether it takes a double tap or or more shots. It's depending on the caliber of the weapon and where it hits you in the torso area of will you drop or will you not drop.
Yeah, and you used the right word, savagely. He was beating her savage.
I guess, but the question still, right, does that indicate taking another person's life? No. Does that indicate the order? Keep on shooting.
I say no, but in the moment, you got to imagine what her mindset must have been like. In that moment, I mean, we've all been there, or maybe we have. In a moment like that, you're someplace else. Then when you calm down later, you realize, oh, okay. But in that moment, she was probably in a certain state of mind of, get him. And then once again, no offense, we are talking about Chicago here, and things are done differently there than other places. So
You ain't never been to Chicago. So how you know? cut the television off.
What
Is
I'm
you-
just saying,
Chicago from?
that's what the
Say-
legends are.
What
That's
does
the
that mean?
legend.
Chicago is the Wild Wild West or something?
Yeah, but what? Well, in New York, they hide the bodies. We just don't see them.
No,
from
New York City.
Renee?
No, New York City. We never were like Chicago. Chicago
it's just that-
always outdid us.
Now
Always.
we just don't see the news articles. That's all.
No, dude. Trust me.
Yep.
When I was in high school in New York, we had the 6th highest murder rate in the country. The number 1 was Washington D.C. Between us and Washington D.C. was Chicago, Detroit, Philadelphia, and I think like Los Angeles or something like that. But anyway, not that I'm saying anything bad about Chicago.
Yeah, not that you're not.
Especially Chicagoans, Chicagians, well, whatever word it is. I'm just saying, in a place like that, I mean, I don't know. They're known to keep shooting until you're dead.
I think that's a generalization.
Okay, once again,
dude, that was so wrong. That is wrong.
Renee,
So
are you
wrong.
stereotyping?
Yes, pretty much so. Yes, it has no facts.
Are you stereotyping, Renee?
Yeah, you're right. Look, people who I know from Chicago tell me don't ever go there unless you're about that life.
Oh God, that is ridiculous.
What people?
See, just for that, we took him off the air.
He got banned on TV.
Who's that creature? Is that me? Is that me?
Yeah, that's somebody with it playing like in the background noise, maybe playing the same thing, listening to themselves on another device or something.
Okay.
Somebody giving feedback.
All right.
Whoa. Did you kick Renee off?
I guess if you talk about Chicago, they kick you off the show.
Well, they did get rid of Walmart.
Well, yeah, there's a reason for that too, but I'm not going to talk about it since our opinions can't be expressed freely.
You must thought you was in America.
Yeah, I did. What is going on with Tito? What? Not Tito. Phil. What is happening? Anyway, yeah, it's unfortunate, man. A human life is precious, but at this point, I guess everybody should just go their separate ways. You know, the mother and the son, they're just gonna have to figure out a way to live with this and hopefully get better by it. You know.
I will say this one thing. The fact that we had a videotape that changed everybody's attitude because you saw what happened. You wasn't just judging by you were outraged, you told them to do this and that. The tape gave you full context, and we have to have context in the end.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the Byron, we can't hear you. Hey Tito, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, We can't hear you, Byron. And that's what you get for it. but yeah,
Whatever
we
he
can hear you.
did,
But yeah,
he
whatever.
killed his, he
Byron,
killed
we
his
can't
sound.
hear you. We can see you, but we can't hear you.
He need to turn on closed caption because we have no idea what he's saying.
Yeah, we can see you, Byron, but we can't hear you.
Wah, 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 wah.
Everybody point at their ears. Maybe he'll get the sign.
Hear me now.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
And the
Now we can hear
echo
you.
that come along with it.
All right. You hear echo?
No,
Yes.
no echo. Oh, you do? You hear echo?
Yes.
I don't hear any echo. It sounds fine.
Okay. You hear echo? I don't hear echo. Phil,
Yeah,
hear
you
echo?
sound fine.
Maybe it's me then. Maybe it's my headphones.
Yeah, 'cause I know I hear the echoes. I can't even.
I turned the TV all the way down. The TV is down. Do y'all hear echo?
I don't hear any echo.
No. How about you?
Okay, so it's not me.
I'm good
Phil,
now.
Okay, it was Phil. It's Phil this time. It's that bit. It's the bull.
It's the bull.
Yeah, it's the bull. The bull. He gave it the horns.
What's that? A Ninja Turtle?
Yeah.
What is happening? Can somebody please? What's
Wait, hey Phil, you cut your sound off?
Say what?
Okay, go ahead, Phil. I thought Phil cut
My
his
sound was off.
Yeah, I cut
My
it back
sound
on.
was off.
On purpose? On purpose? Okay. All right, I guess it's on purpose. On purpose?
Woo!
Yeah, I think that's how he stopped the echo, by turning his sound off.
But he do a barking sound, like he had
Oh.
a dog too.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, how do you think the young man's mental health is going to be after this PTSD situation?
I honestly I have no idea. Because each person is different. And he may think about it because that's a life-changing event to actually take a gun, aim it at somebody, and pull a trigger. That's a lot in itself just to go through that motion.
Right. Do you think that he's going? Oh man, I can go with the Chief Keef now. You know, I could start a rap career. I got street cred.
I don't know because I mean we really don't know much about the young man or his background. He might feel sorry for that he had to take someone's life, and that might not have been that. Probably wasn't even his intention. His intentions was to protect his mother, not take a life. That's what I kind of feel like. At least when I was 14 years old, thinking as a 14-year-old, I wouldn't been thinking about taking someone's life. I would have been thinking about, hey, I'm protecting my mother.
His posture didn't look like he was help. His posture didn't look like he was ready. That he was about that life.
Yeah,
he's fumbling around for the gun. It's just like he practiced that at all. And I agree with you. I think that it's about protection, and then whatever Mama says, you do what Mama says.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just following orders.
Yeah. But
Yeah, so
also watching that, I seen a lot of memes on Facebook with that guy on there. Now I understand the memes. I was like, I didn't get it. You know what I mean? But now I see the guy died, and that's where all of the craziness that I've been seeing on Facebook it was like different memes that are happening with angel wings and just different, different stuff. Just like people putting crazy stuff, and I'm like, I was like, okay, whatever, because I don't do a lot of craziness. It's kind of like with that submersible, how people had their little jokes about that, and it's like, I'm looking at, hey, that's people's lives. I'm not gonna joke about that.
Right. And social producer informed me I need to tell people, help me help you so we can help others by clicking subscribe and commenting and sharing. All right. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah.
What? He gonna have you do product placement next, huh?
And help me help you so we can help others make a better tomorrow today. Subscribe now, and Phil will pay you $10. $101.
Huh?
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be $10. Laugh out loud.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm not slow on that. I guess it's the lack of hair. It's lack of hair. Yeah, I think it's traumatic on all points. I think the Phil said it food stamps.
Do they still have food stamps? I thought they used cards now.
It's EBT card.
Yeah.
Or Monopoly. You get real good handwriting. I think that it's interesting that it's unreasonable. They let them off, and I think because it may not be any cameras on the outside. I don't know, and nobody's willing to testify.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly where that's. I think it's probably on 87, 83rd. Anybody got their computer up? Look and see. It was on 83rd and Vincent on 83rd Street, Chicago.
Yeah, we had the same code in New York. No snitching. I don't know nothing. I didn't see nothing. Said nope. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah. He said I didn't like him anyway.
Well,
so ain't got nothing to do with me.
The video can do either two things. Either it's gonna acquit you, or it's gonna find you guilty. And I think the video played in their favor because I think Phil said it best. You actually saw what happened, and that portion of that guy beating on the mother kind of put you in the mindset of, yeah, the young man was justified. When you look at that clip, because I mean, I'm not a person. I'm not the type of man to put my hands on a woman. So I kind of feel that, with seeing his mother getting beat, and him being young, he want to protect his mother. That's what I get from that. Now, maybe if we catch some more minutes before, and then what happened on the outside of that, yeah, maybe we'll think differently, But from the portions I saw, he was justified. Anything after that, what happened outside when the guy went running away, it should have stopped there. But you're talking about a teenager at the same time.
Hey, Tito, move over into the camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to give you my best side.
Because it's light there.
Yeah, let me figure. Oh, that's better.
Yeah,
that's better.
So the dye go off of the other side.
Man, you see gray or something? Your lighting is bad if you see gray, or either it's your eyes.
Maybe it's you get the mingle look. Mingle gray look. People get dyed and they just get mingle gray.
Nah, all mine's natural. It's all black. See?
Yeah. Yeah, you smoking that loud.
Man, Stevie Wonder can see that gray.
I think all y'all, Renee eyes, y'all must have passed to Renee first. He must have started. His eyes almost closed. Phil won't even let us see his eyes, so you already know what he'll buy. Your eyes is halfway closed, so hey, I'm the only one wide-eyed and bushy tail here.
Yeah, you're fully awake. You're fully awake.
What up? You know, I think his eyes kind of glassy, if you ask me. And that's either a sign of that powder or Molly.
Say no to drugs. That's all I gotta say. Say no to drugs.
Yeah, how do you know what I was talking about?
Huh?
Yeah, how do you know what I was talking about?
How do I know?
Yeah.
Because I'm fluent in Ebonics and slang also. And Southernese, because I'm Southern.
Hey, somehow the Holy Ghost.
What you say, Phil?
Did you hear me? I said I'm Hal, the Holy Ghost.
Yes.
I'm high off the Holy Ghost.
We got the first part. We believe the first part.
Yeah. And probably some of that dust from the angel too, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. He came floating down
Yeah.
like a dove.
I'm high off the Holy Ghost.
He was hanging out with Craig
Well, Craig,
from Friday. From Friday. When he was in the cage, he had that PCP.
Yes. So, let's wrap it up. Okay. So I think that and wrap it up where what was this? The mother was in a certain state of mind, and so she put the hit out on the man. Yeah, I'm just playing. She didn't put the hit out on the man. She pretty much made it. She said, "My question is, what was the boy doing with a gun?"
I think it was her gun.
No, my point is, he didn't go in the car to get the gun. He already had the gun in his hoodie. He didn't think he ever had to pull it out.
We see that's something we don't know. We don't know if he went back to get the gun because of what was going on before someone was recording. Because something was going on that caused the person to pull out their camera to start recording. They just wasn't recording somebody. You know, how many times you go in a fast food place or a place to pick up and somebody just standing there recording? No, something is starting to happen and they seeing something going on. Then you pull out your phone and start recording.
Did she tell him to go get the gun?
I don't know. I didn't hear that.
Do you remember Renee?
That I don't know. I don't know.
But maybe that.
However, I will say this. No. Let me say this, Dr. D. In the moment when she was getting hit, you can expect that people will say anything, beat him up, kick his butt, all that kind of stuff. So that is what the prosecution probably couldn't fight. Because we know that, like, when people are in situations like that, you're liable to say anything.
Right. But if that's the case, then the boy is acting independent of his mother, and she wouldn't be charged, but he would be as an adult.
Well, they didn't have enough evidence to do anything, so evidently they have all the facts. They got information we don't have, so we can only speculate at this time.
No witnesses, no cameras, or the film that was made.
Yeah, whatever was available to them, they reviewed it and they came to the conclusion that they couldn't move forward with it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and now she's trying to get paid.
How long ago did this incident happen?
Is this today? Yesterday?
No.
Hey, Phil.
No, I think it happened this past weekend, didn't it?
Oh, the shoot. So it's
a couple of days ago.
Okay, it's a recent thing, but they
Okay.
wasn't on a charge.
What'd you say, Phil? What'd you say?
I think it was
I
a couple of
sometimes
days
don't
ago.
pay attention to the. It was recently they decided to drop the charges. That
Right,
would
right,
lead me to believe that it did happen recently.
right. Because
So
I saw
I can't really say if it was like this week or like sometime this month.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. Is it something that happened a couple of years ago and they just not starting to bring into trial? But usually, if you're going to be charged or indicted, it had to come before the grand jury anyway. So maybe the grand jury said, "Hey, it's not enough." The DA said, "Hey, it's not enough."
Yeah. Maybe the guy had a record to say get rid. Who knows? Well, I'm pretty sure they're gonna cap. One thing that travels faster than good news is bad news. They dig deeper. They try to make it twisted like this, like the submarine thing. Yeah, they waited because they're trying to extend the news line. And they probably knew that they was dead from the very beginning, but keep the suspense coming because people always be watching and watching and watching, so increase the ratings and advertising dollars. Keep on because I think the one that made the Titanic, the movie director, he said he knew based on many times down to see the Titanic, he knew that after a certain time that they was dead. He said they wasted all that money, government money. It's government money because it's not private money, even though it's probably $5 billion down in that sea. There's a couple of billionaires and multimillionaires, and but nobody paid. But they didn't pay for the search. We did, but they made the choice. They didn't ask us to go down there. They went on their own free will, even without all the clearance. But that's choice. That's another topic. That was last week anyway. I'm not going there. So, but in any case, they wrapped this up. So we stated that. So, any last words before I wrap it up?
Good to see all of you.
Yes, it's good to see.
Look what I got on screen. Wait. What I got on screen? Don't nobody bring me no bad news. Bring me something I can use.
Nah.
Ain't that the Wiz?
I have no idea. I don't recognize that.
I think that's the Wiz.
Oh.
Don't nobody bring me no bad news. I don't think I heard it's Mabel King. Yes, Wiz.
Okay. The Wiz, not the Wizard of Oz, but the Wiz.
No, the Wiz. The good one.
The good one. All right.
I prefer the Wiz.
The inner city version.
Is there one? Can I just say it's good to see everybody tonight. We had a good show, and goodbye, Felicia.
All right. Okay, one at a time.
Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus Christ.
Everyone have a
Jesus
good night.
Christ.
It was good seeing you guys.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, the way, the truth, and the life.
All right.
Yeshua HaMashiach, Savior of this world.
I bring everybody on.
That's right. Jesus Christ.
Out. Okay, hey, journeymen, gentlemen, this is the Hero's Journey with Dr. D. Here to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, and to educate, helping you get beyond your first move and creating a better mindset today. If you find any value in this content today, how about you help me help you so we can help others by clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. Glad to have the whole crew out tonight, and it's much appreciated to talk about a much needed topic and to keep the conversation going about mental health, being aware of your surroundings, and being aware how you treat people. Because an impulsive decision can apparently cause the end of your life. So if there's and remember we got videos on the replay. You should see up in left and right. New I have new streams that I'm talking that I have videos on. Ride and share new segments. Ride and share with Dr. D and in them streets with Dr. D and and purpose and purpose videos as well. If you need anything else, go down below. Hit hit my link. Check my website for anything further if you need a little bit more help. But in any case, this is a good show tonight, and I appreciate everybody that's come out and comment, share, because we're trying to make 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch out before the end of the summer. Help us make this journey, please. So if you don't remember anything else tonight, remember this: every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life. You'll always move forward and never, never move back, because life is just too short to live looking in the rearview mirror. This is a hero's journey with Dr. D, and we